What's up, silly geese? Welcome back to episode 7 of the series, where we try to answer the question, can we win streak on Black Deck Gold Stake exclusively? Our stats are as shown. We got our 4th win last episode of all time. Our win streak is currently uno with a personal best of dos, so if we get one more win in this video, I can prove that getting a 2-win streak was not a fluke, and perhaps we get a new personal best. Here are our stats. Grimbo and Blimbo are running up the first place, damn near tied for it. Here's the rest of them. I know my face cam kind of cuts some of them off, so Burglar is over here, and then Swash is in last place on this screen. Tarots, obviously, just Econ Tarots mostly are our most used. Temperance is like in an insane lead. I can speak English, smash like. We've been pair maxing and high card maxing just because, you know, Gold Stake, those are the most consistent. Spectral cards, Trance has been the most used for, I feel like, obvious reasons. Immolate's pretty good. Familiar, I think we've literally just used for Hologram. Same thing with Incantation, and then Deja Vu. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why Deja Vu is on this list, but, you know, still a relatively low sample size when our most used Spectral card has only been used 3 times. And then obviously here are our vouchers. Blank is off-screen. Aura's off screen here, and then Death is off screen here. All right, so with all that out of the way, let's get into another game, shall we? These stats all also come from non-endless runs. I have not gone in endless, regardless of whether I think we could or not with any of these runs, so as to not like skew the stats artificially, because I want to generate some stats. Okay, that was the entire point of me doing this series, was I want to see what are the definitive best jokers for Black Deck Gold Stake. I wanna know. All right, $2 cash out, best start we could ask for. Wow, this is a shop and a half. Okay. So this is a very interesting shop. Holy smokes. What's our boss first and foremost? The club. So we do have a suit that we could pivot into if we want to do like deck fixing things. Blank is not a concern whatsoever for anti-1, so we're not saving money for that. Arcana pack this early means like pretty much nothing. But these 3 options, we can only take one of them, and I think all of them are spectacular. You might be looking at me and going, Banner Focus Shock? Really? Eternal Banner? Yeah, chipped jokers. Since mult jokers are like so prevalent, and mult jokers that you can use on pair builds specifically are so prevalent, I think having a chip joker, even if it's like not a great one like Banner, gives you a lot of stability in the early game. So Banner, I think it's the weakest pick out of the shop, but I honestly, it's like not even that bad. Chad is very speculative. Not even thinking about just like photo Chad, but like Chad synergizes so well with like any build that we could make out of this, right? If we have any enhancements, you know, it can re-trigger lucky cards and maybe get us out of blinds faster if it gets a mult hit, or it could get, you know, $20 hits. If we get glass cards, that could be a late game win condition. Just play, you know, a pair or a flush or whatever we're doing, but put a glass card in the front, and that gives us a ×8 to our base score. If we get a gold seal from a pack, we can find it with Chad. That's $9 a round, potentially. Less consistent if we only have the 1 gold seal because, you know, the 3-hand, 2 discard thing. But the point that I'm trying to get across is like Chad it's speculative, but it's not even that speculative, right? And then the Buffoon pack. The Buffoon pack is good if it has plus mult, but I think I said Banner was the worst option in the shop. I actually think Buffoon pack is the worst option in the shop, purely because it's just a gamble, like plain and simple. If we open this and there's like a Grimbo or a Ride the Bus or something to that extent in this pack, we are ecstatic and we snap pick it. But there's also the chance that we rip this and it's like 2 Eternal Rentals, or it's like a 4 Fingers and a Mary Andy, neither of which like do anything for us, right? So it's more high risk, high reward than any of these. And I think high risk, high reward is kind of a bad thing on the Black Deck it's a good thing when it's the only option. Like if these were both like planet cards that we don't care about, then we probably just, well, there's no probably about it. We absolutely take this Buffoon pack. And then if we get scammed, we get scammed. It's over. GGWP. But when you're offered stability in the same shop, I think it's always a bad play to try and gamble unless you have like your econ figured out, which obviously we're shop 1, so we don't. I think I'm gonna take the Chad here. I think the Chad is probably the best play in that shop. There's definitely, I don't necessarily think that taking the banner was a bad play, but Chad works with everything where, like, we want to be playing pair builds ideally, but we don't want to be forcing pair, right? So an Eternal Banner is really good for pair builds, but it's not, you know, we're not guaranteed to get a pair build. This being rental is really sad. But we're also probably, even if this isn't rental, we're probably never taking this because A, straights on the black deck. As much as I'm a straight enjoyer, straights on the black deck are just terrible. But also, this would be like all of our money right now because I think a negative common is $7 base shop, maybe 6, but I think it is 7. We're not spending all of our money on this, so this is, you know, the negatives give you the good old neuron activation, but even if this was stickerless, if it wasn't rental, I don't think we're ever picking this up, like, in our life. I think Abstract Joker, once again, is just the play here. Like, there's always a chance that we get a better plus Molt Joker in this pack. Like, again, if we get a Grimbo or a Bus. Maybe not a Bus as much when we have Chad, because when we have Chad, even if we're playing, like, high base scoring hands, the Photo Chad is still, like, a really powerful combo. So maybe Ride the Bus is, like, less cool with the Chad. But even if we get, like, something like the Ride the Bus, any scaling plus Molt is, like, insane. On this deck. However, it's again stability versus gambling, and they're the same price, and this is like +6 Molt, which is completely fine for us. I think we just always take the Abstract Joker, go next. Okay, and now any single flush that we find should win, I'm pretty sure. So let's play the flush. We get +6 Molt and some chips. Yeah, that definitely wins. That does not get us out of this next blind unless we find another Joker that we want to pick up. Spaceman. Oh, I actually don't know. This is, like, not bad, honestly. Everybody looks at Spaceman and they see that 1 and 4 and they get really scared. First off, Spaceman procs, like, all the time for me. I don't know why he procs all the time for me, but he procs all the time for me, so I don't get scared of that. But also, like, it's not a good line of forcing pair, but Spaceman is definitely a line where we could just force pair. Maybe we see this water over here and we want to be forcing pair anyway because we're on 3 hands, 0 discards. We're almost assuredly not getting the flushes that we need. This is more Molt on the Abstract Joker, so flushing pair with this is more consistent. Chat, give me 5 seconds. My girlfriend's calling me. Editor, do your thing. All right, we're back, chat. So anyway, Spaceman. Also, I don't know why I don't know why I called out editor, do your thing. I'm literally my own editor. So that's, I don't know, kind of funny. Anyway, we're staring down water, which is less incentive to play flushes. We have the extra Molt if we pick up Space Joker, which is less incentive to play flushes. If we play pairs, we need more of them to get through the blind, which is less money, but it's also more opportunities to level up, which in Gold Stake is, like, incredible. So I think we're just pivoting pairs here and we're taking the Spaceman. Yeah. Let's take Spaceman. Overstock, I would really love to be able to take, but $5 at the beginning of the ante. We have no money whatsoever. I mean, we have, like, Space Joker, you could argue, is econ because it saves you money on planet cards, but, like, we have no hard cash generators. So I think Overstock is probably just not getting picked up, which is a little sad, but that's okay. Anyway, I think we're just full pivoting pairs. All right, immediate crazy start. How much does just a modest pair of 6s generate us? We have Molt and we have a little bit of chips with Chad. Why is it a range? Oh, it's a range if we level up. So if we don't level up, we can get through the blind just playing pairs. I honestly think that's the play then. And we do level up. See, I told y'all, Spaceman always, he always pulls through for me. I love him. I love him. Spaceman always be pulling through, man. And now we win in 2, we get that extra $1. Spaceman is an econ Joker, confirmed. Smash like. Anyway, Smiley. Ooh, halvesies. If we can get a couple more level ups out of Spaceman, halvesies is, like, really good here. I think we're a little too broke for the Arcana packs anyway. I think we just take halvesies, and that's like all of the plus mult that we need. Now we just need to hope that Spaceman levels us up like a billion times. Unfortunate. Didn't get the halvesies value. I'm intelligent. Actually, do I want to get the halvesies value? Because I can maybe play another pair. Well, now if we level up, it is what it is. Okay. That's fine. Could have probably 1-1 there, but that's okay. Rental superposition. We'll take it just because it's a rental, and like if we don't use it, we don't use it. But if we do end up using it, that's like +1 tarot card, which is pretty cool. Outside of that, yeah, we're definitely not grabbing overstock here. I doubt that we're even using the superposition against the water because, you know, it's just the nature of the water, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe we go 2 pair. No, I think 2 pairs far too inconsistent. How much does this pair generate if I just play into halvesies? Yeah, if I play into halvesies, we win and we get charged rent. So maybe let's just do this so that we don't get charged rent immediately, and also it gives us, you know, more of an opportunity to level up with Spaceman. Okay, now we're in a really odd position here where we have to play a high card. Kinda sucks. Of course, okay, Spaceman's gonna proc on the high card because he loves me. We're gonna sell that so we don't pay rent, and then we're gonna play this pair and get out. Thank you, Spaceman, for not procking on the pair. Love you. Appreciate it. Okay, now we need to play into halvesies unless we get a chip joker. That's a chip joker, but it's an eternal rental. We have 13 bucks. We are not taking that. I kind of want to go the route of Scary Face Spectral Pack. There's also this telescope, which regardless of if it ravages our econ or not, I really would want, because telescope plus Spaceman is going to be like all of the chip generation that we're going to need ever, and then we just need econ and times mult. I think let's go with the Spectral Pack first in case there's like an immolate in here. Wraith? What do we care about from Wraith? Burnt Joker on this build is not bad. Obviously, Copy Tech for the Spaceman or for the halvesies right now is pretty good. I mean, we have $9. Is the Wraith really that bad here? What could we get that would be like really bad from the Wraith? Like, what's our worst hit? Baron's terrible. What else is there? Pack's uncommon. Baron is really bad. DNA is really bad. Vagabond after the Wraith is actually really stellar. Obelisk, probably not good at all. Yeah, so it's like a 50-50 that we get something that we want. Give or take. Maybe it's like slightly more than that. Ancient Joker is good in general, but on this particular build, I think it's not so good. Unless we get like a grabber or something. Campfire with our current econ status is just a ×1 for like the next 2 antes. What else? Blueprint's great. Wee Joker sucks. I mean, he doesn't, but again, I'm talking about right now. Hit the Road's horrible. Duo is playable. Trio is somewhat playable, but probably not. And then the rest of these are just awful. Stuntman is okay for right now, but is not great in general. Invis, Brainstorm, both playable. Driver's License, not good. At least not right now. Burnt Joker is fine. Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of hits that we care about, but there's just as many, if not more, that I don't think there's more hits that we don't care about, but there's a lot of hits that are just like whatever. It feels bad to skip here, though. Do we maybe just pick a Sigil for no reason? Mr. House is our first boss, or is our next boss. Dr. House also. I really want to rip this Wraith. The gambler in me is saying to go for the Wraith, but I just don't think it's the play. I think we need to save as much money as we can. Let's maybe grab the Scary Face, though, because that can be really good with the Chad as just a chip engine. Okay, this is a really awkward hand. Gonna have to discard here. All right, we have... What is the difference between playing into halvesies and not playing into halvesies? Not playing into halvesies is 1,000 points, and playing into halvesies is roughly a ×2, so it's probably like 2,000 and some change. Yeah, 2,100. I think for the first hand, we don't play into the halvesies, and then after that, we can play into the halvesies. Okay. Now let's just do this. Spaceman is actually bumming me. Okay, so with Scary Face, we can make it through this ante and part of the next one. Steven is good with Chad, but we don't really need Molt right now. Reserved Parking, we want to be playing our face cards so that we win, so those are both bad. Let's just go next. Okay. That's awkward. Thank you, Spaceman. Very cool. I love when I give Spaceman praise, and then he just doesn't do his thing. Smash like. Okay, we have another pair of kings, so now I can play this. Spaceman doesn't proc. Love to see it. And now I can play the pair of kings. Proc, please. God damn it. Okay, we're off to a bit of a rough start here. I mean, the Spaceman procking even once is, like, already pretty good for us, but now that we have Scary Face, it matters a lot less, I feel like. I really want this telescope. I don't think we can swing it. The Chaos here is fine. I could even maybe justify the Jumbo Buffoon. Maybe even Idle because of Chad. That's, like, a gamble and a half, but it's, like, one photo Chad hit every hand, provided we can hit the card. Which is maybe a little infeasible when we have no deck fixing. So yeah, Idle is probably not even that good of a play here at all. Chaos is econ, but like how often are we going to be re-rolling? I guess if we have Chaos quite a lot. Is that worth $4 though? Kind of want to just look in here and see if there's any good hits. The Bean is cool, but we don't have gold cards. So like, is it really? Smear Joker doesn't matter. I think we just take you and sell you, unfortunately. And then let's grab Chaos because he doesn't rip into our interest. I don't think re-rolling there really has a purpose. I'm going to discard all these guys because this boss pisses me off. That's a pair of aces. Thank you, Spaceman. Love you, babe. Okay, and now we're scoring a lot better. So let's do this. W space. Okay. Bro was shy. You know what? Respectable, Spaceman. I appreciate you. Okay, now we're making a little bit of money. That's a horrible shop. Devil card is just free money. So let's pick him up. Let's go like this. Surely this doesn't win even if we level up. It does not. I think a pair of face cards wins regardless of level up if we play into halvesies. Maybe we just don't play into halvesies. I think it's more important to get econ at this point. So let's put you on a king, and then we can play into halvesies. So we get a little bit of money back. We did not level up pair, but that seems to be fine for right now. Free roll, death card, list on flush, and it's eternal. I don't love list here. Like, it's econ, so I kind of want to pick it up, even though it's eternal, but, like, I don't love that here. I think we can live without it for a little while. The goad is probably a big nothing burger. Heavy emphasis on probably, to be fair, but I think it's going to end up not mattering. No level up, smash like. Okay, now I want to discard for faces. We get the faces. Let me do this, because I think faces win. I want as many level ups as I can get my filthy little paws on. Let's maybe discard for one more. Does this win? If this wins, I'm just going to play this, and we'll keep the gold in hand. It wins if it levels up, but it does not win if it doesn't level up. Tragic. Oh wait, did I do that with halvesies? I might be stupid actually. Okay, no, I didn't do it with halvesies. All right, well, we unfortunately have to spend $3 here, so hopefully we get a level up, and we don't. Big Sag. But now we have a little bit of money to our name. We can beat this boss, provided we don't get, like, turbo scammed. Nova? What is Nova on right now? Hollow Nova is actually, like, way better than Abstract Joker, so we'll take the Hollow Nova. Actually, maybe we should have done it over halvesies. I think it's fine regardless. Everything else in the shop, pretty lackluster. Let's go next. I think with the hollow halvesies, we're fine to get through this boss, like, no matter what now. Let's play this into halvesies, because we're not getting as many chips off of it. Of course, Spaceman doesn't proc. Love to see it. Let's discard you so we can get some face cards. That's not what I meant, but, like, thanks, I guess. Okay. Can I please keep the $3? Tragic. Is playing a goofball hand worth... I mean, this gets us out almost assuredly. Is playing a goofball hand here worth skipping out on... like, is it worth $3? This would put us at 19. The interest would put us to 22. And then the blind money would put us at, like, 26. So it's 26 as opposed to 23. I think 26 is low-key better going into small blind. It's also, like, can we win on small blind? Like, what is this score if we play into halvesies and scary face? So if we get 3 sets of face cards, we win small blind, which is, like, not that good, if I'm being honest. It is not that good, chat. I don't know. I think we just do this and keep the money. Money's power. Spaceman doesn't level up straight somehow. Spaceman seems to have a knack for leveling up the hands that you don't care about. Also, I did my math wrong, apparently, but that's neither here nor there. Hieroglyph is a death sentence. We get the plant, which is really awkward. This orbital tag probably doesn't matter. Handy tag's a lot of money, but, like... I don't know, dude. Ugh. See, like, I want to take this just because we're scoring really poorly, but, like, what are the... If we're playing pairs, what are the odds that we're even getting this to proc? Probably, like, not at all. And it's a rental, so it's costing us, like, a lot of money. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Is there an argument to get rid of halvesies for this so that we can keep Chaos? I don't think we're keeping Chaos. I think let's sell Chaos for this. Because this at least allows us to score quite highly, provided we can proc it. Okay, that's maybe a little awkward. Ship it. Get a level up. That's really nice. 13k. Let's look for... Yeah, that works. Because now we get to keep some money, and we get another level up. Huge. We get to keep our money so the rental tag doesn't matter. That's really nice. That's really nice. We get an extra $1 from hands. That's so pog. There's an argument for, like, Jumbo Celestial here. I think we kind of just want to keep going, though. So that we have enough money to pay for the Seeing Double. Spaceman popping off now? Hell yeah. That's actually really nice for us. Okay, what do we need more of now? Chips or malt? Holy crap, Spaceman, you're actually the GOAT. Okay, looks like we need more of both. I mean, obviously, but, like, they're even for, like, even though we're winning, like, at this point in the game, I feel like we're still pretty low on chips and malt. To the Moon over Scary Face is maybe a good play now that Space Joker has popped off so many times. Or maybe even over halvesies. If we get Scary Face to proc, Scary Face triggers 4 times, because it would be 3 times on the first card with Chad and then 1 more time. So Scary Face is a ×2, as to halvesies is less than a ×2. So I think we get rid of halvesies here and take To the Moon. Because we just like need money. Maybe we should have done high card with this build anyway, but I kind of want to say nay. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. We were going into the plant. Yo, selling Scary Face here was actually, like, such a better play. Okay, I'm kind of stupid. What is this scoring? We're probably dying now, actually, unless we hit Seeing Double every time. Yeah, even if we hit Seeing Double every time, that's like 13,000 points a hand, and we have 3 hands. Yeah, I actually just screwed us over, like, so badly. Yeah, we should have kept halvesies for sure. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I, like, sold the shit out of that one. That's my fault, chat. That is my fault, chat. Yeah, 13k. Not looking good. Yikes. Yes, a giga yikes. And we just got to do this. Oh, there's only 1/9 in the deck. I guess there's only 1/7 too. Should do this. Still have ace of clubs, still have 6 of clubs. Yeah, this is the best hand, I think. But it still doesn't even get us close to where we need. Oh, and since it's debuffed, Seeing Double doesn't even proc. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I know. I fumbled the bag so hard here. I fumbled the bag so hard there, low-key. I mean, we were still kind of, like, scraping to get by, so I'm not super confident that we could have won that whole thing, but that was, yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, that was really bad. That was a misplay and a half by me. All right, let's lock back in. All right. See, like, these, okay, side tangent. These videos are, like, so weird because, like, I want to do commentary with them because, like, I love, like, commentary gaming channels, and I think that would go over well on YouTube. Like, I think it would get mucho views and stuff like that, but, like, also I love doing commentary, but it's also just like, dude, if I did commentary while trying to play Gold Stake, I would actually just lose every single game, and it would not be close. Just because, like, I like explaining things. I like explaining exactly what I'm thinking about each play, so that people who are maybe new to the game are like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it registers for them why I'm doing certain things, so then maybe they play better. But it's also, a lot of the times, just for me, because, like, if I say, okay, I need to do X, Y, Z, then, you know, it's like, sorted out in my own head, right? Why did I take rental 8 ball if I have Malin on 8s? This is never getting use. All right, also diamonds are debuffed, which means not only are we going to draw the 8 of diamonds to hand, but it also means we're going to draw all diamonds to hand. So let's go for the clubs flush. We do get 1 little bit of Malin value, so smash like for that. We don't get the flush. That's so pog. Really crappy pair here. Bruh. We still don't have the flush. That's tragic. If I lose already, okay, I was about to say I was gonna be crestfallen, man. I was gonna be crestfallen. Malin here is like so good though. Malin is actually phenomenal here. I can't lie. Raised fist. It's okay. Let's take the buffoon pack. See what's in here. I guess we're just playing raised fist shoot. That's fine by me. Malin on 2s. That's actually like kind of spectacular for our particular build. Let's maybe do this. Let's maybe do the... it's kind of bad with raised fists. I think it's fine, though. I'm going to greed a little bit just because Malin is, like, so spectacular, right? And it paid off. And it paid off. Smash like. Better than Doc. Better than Doc, dare I say. Play another full house, and we get shoot the moon value as well as raised fists. So GGWP. And now we're at full interest. Crazy how Malin works. Which, of course, now that we're at full interest, everything in the shop wants to compete for that. So we have 2 rentals, a standard pack, and something that brings us below full interest, as well as this voucher, which I really love, but I am not going to take because... You know? Smash like if that's relatable. Leave a comment down below saying exactly what I said. Anyway. I really want this Chad just because Chad is good, but like Chad's if we're doing a leave shit in your hand build, then Chad is like really not good. And we also don't have any rentals yet, so let's maybe take the standard pack. The purple seal is not what I was looking for, but it's still like pretty good. I was looking more so for a blue seal, but I think the purple boy is gonna be fine. Does this win in one hand? I might have just screwed myself. Yeah, okay. I just cucked myself out of potentially like $15 there. That's really pog. The Eternal Drunkard, if this Malin was not perishable, is like actually somewhat good because it feeds into both of these jokers and plays really nicely with Malin. I would actually like super consider doing that. But the Malin's perishable, so I'm never taking that. Instead, I'm going to take Tarot Merchant because I think Tarot Merchant is disgusting. Chat, if you don't take Tarot Merchant, take Tarot Merchant. Tarot Merchant's actually nasty. It's like kind of wild how good Tarot Merchant is. I'm going to throw that away because that's definitely not a queen. Smash like. We get Scary Face. Does that matter? Actually, for like this blind specifically, it matters quite a bit. That's actually like Sopog. Really bad with the overarching strategy that we're building, but it's actually like really good here. Okay, well, I guess we're just high carding. Smash like for buying things before buying clearance sale as well. That's like a very pog move and something that you should always do in your gold stake runs to maximize your win rate. Okay, we get another purple seal. Actually, it's another 9 for Malins. That's like not even that bad. I'm gonna take the Drunkard here just in case we can get a little bit more juice from the squeeze from said Drunkard. Let's play the high card. I just want to see how much this scores. 1,000 points on a high card. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still no 9s. Smash like. We don't win, but now we need to full discard because literally anything that we play after this wins. Smash like for only hitting 1 9. Oh, wait, we have the extra discard. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's go. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hell yeah. Neither of these do anything for us. We're going to play a pair. Actually, we're not. We're going to play a high card. I kind of forgot what we wanted to be doing. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to play a pair because it's still better. It still wins regardless. Malin's going to get all of its value. It's just going to pass away because it's debuffed now. So all of that value is gone. Drunkard doesn't matter, but I bought it, so I might as well use it. We're tarot blocking our nuts off right now. Actually, strength here is like not even that bad of a play. Is the Hungman better? I don't think the Hungman is better right this instant. I think the strength to make more queens is actually much better for us. And then I think here Judgment is just the play. Huh? Okay. Foil Wii. That's wow, that's a roll and a half. We're gonna take this credit card because it's literally inoptimal to not take credit card if you don't have a Joker slot. Or if you do have an open Joker slot. That's like not even me making shit up. That's just literally how this video game works. I think the $1 from the Lovers is literally worth more than using it on this particular build. Take the Temperance. This is literally why buying credit card is optimal. Because now this credit card, even though it does literally nothing for us because we're not planning on going into debt, this credit card just gave us plus $1 because we buy for $1, sell for $1, and it gave us an extra $1 of temp value. Smash like, I'm the best player of all time. Anyway, let's play the straight. Does this win? We don't have any econ pieces, so like if this wins, this is completely fine. We have more purple seals that we could find, I guess, and we could potentially plan on scaling the Wii, so maybe that was not that good of a play, but it's fine. Smash like for Hermit, smash like for tarot blocking. Death card's pretty cool. We'll sub you out for reserved parking. What about doming them out for reserved parking? Smash like for good jokes. Anyway, take the high card from that pack. Let's rip you. You are the first Celestial pack whiff of this particular run, which is like astonishing that it took us this long, but that's okay. We'll go one more and then go next. The Flint is actually really sad here. I'm not gonna lie at all. Do we have a better purple seal to copy? We have either a 9 purple seal or an ace purple seal. Both of those are like extraordinarily bad, I feel like. I think I'm just gonna discard you. And we get a Lovers. I'm just selling that immediately. That's so pog. That's so pog, chat. Let's play the... let's do this. I think it's gonna end up scoring... Ooh, I... Meant to say I don't think it's going to end up scoring fine. That's my bad. Okay, we do get a queen. I'm just going to copy this because we are not scoring all that well. And I would like to be. And also more queens in hand is more money. So, like, that's pretty cool as well. Oh, okay. Well, apparently having queens made the difference. Apparently a ×2 equates to a ×2. Wouldn't you know? Smash like. Face, but like, are we planning on keeping this much money? It's debatable. It's debatable. Joker display would have you believe that my Drunkard is still on 5 out of 5 rounds, but it's actually like very much not. I don't know why that bug exists. Okay, I just fixed it apparently. Huge. Deja vu or aura? Ugh. I think we didn't hit a king or a queen here, right? So I think we just deja vu this and hope that we can strength it into a queen. Really bad play, but, you know, it is what it is. Could have terror blocked more as well, I suppose. Let's make a steel queen. That's actually, like, really good for this build. Do we want Nanner over Raised Fist? I feel like maybe we do just for Cavendish potential. Let's grab the Nanner over the Raised Fist. I think it's just also, on average, better. Stuntman is a lot of chips, but I think even though we haven't scaled it literally a single time, is going to be better just because it allows us to keep hand size. Let's grab the Tower card. Go next. That is a phenomenal Wii hand if I've ever seen one. Wow. Is that it? That sounds like it could be a euphemism. Chat, don't read too far into that. Let's make you into a rock. And then let's maybe play this. Let's play this high card actually so that I can like money max because I think this is gonna get like a lot of points. Yeah, okay. Get a bunch of money. We get $6 from the cash out. Death card is like crazily good. Hungman into the Celestial pack. All right, we get scammed once more. Standard pack had a blue seal in it, but you know, that's neither here nor there. We can hang you guys. Yeah, that's fine. Let's discard y'all. Let's discard y'all. Another Hungman. We're going to hold on to you for a sec. Let's play this high card so that we get more Wii value. I mean, our Wii is looking to just be our chip engine right now because our Wii is like what? If we're playing high cards without faces, our Wii is like plus 32. It's like a plus 82, which is like almost a ×3. It's closer to a ×2, I think, but like still, that's pretty damn good. Let's do this, and then let's play you because you're going to get me a lot of money, but also you're going to get me a lot of points, which in turn gets me a lot of money. Drunkard is debuffed. Does that matter? I feel like probably not. Both of these are kind of terrible. I mean, neither of these are terrible, but like for the specific build, they're kind of terrible. To-do list on 4 of a kind. Yep. Definitely taking that. Let's take you to Tarot Block, and let's take you for a blue seal because that's like so utterly important right now. I'm okay. Pillar is a little bit rough. I think it'll end up being fine, but it is like ever so slightly tragic. Can't scale the Wii. Rip in chat. Copy the Steel Queen. Put those there, and then we'll just play a high card. Turns out Steel on Shoot the Moon builds is like cracked and shit. Who would have thought? Chat, who would have had this thought? I certainly wouldn't have. Imagine Steel being good on builds where you hold things in your hand. Like that. I don't know. Anyway. Let's take the Spectral. These are so bad. Actually, Familiar could give us queens. Gave us jacks, which we can strengthen to queens, and gave us queens. All right, this is ceasing to be funny. This is like the 13th time that we've got scammed. By the 13th time, I mean like the 3rd, but still. Hurts just as much. Let's do this. Let's do this. Perfecto. I forgot we didn't have the Raised Fist, but scaling the Wii is still like an insane boost to our score. Hey, look at that. We're not going to draw our queens, and then we're just going to die. That's perfect. Yeah, high card's still better than like any of these. Yes, we're just dying here, like almost assuredly. Scaling the Wii was probably not the play. Yeah, 4 grand. We have no queens in hand. Like, it's just plain and simple. Let's try and get more in our hand. That was actually more than high card. That's insane. Let's do this for the chips. Yeah, I mean, no queens in our hand, no steel in our hand. We just pass away here. Tragic. Or do we? No, we absolutely do. Or do we? Does Flush do anything different? Score's about the same. It scores better than high card, actually, and we can keep our queens in hand. For the record, I don't think this works. Actually, can we even make a flush? We could make a hearts flush, but we would have to use a queen. So at that point, I don't think it's worth. I mean, we might as well, because otherwise we're just dying. But yeah, I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's gonna end up doing anything at the end of the day. But like maybe. Wait, straight flush. Hold up. I wasn't even peeping that. That's actually kind of wild. There's no way this wins. That's actually so sad. It actually got us like extraordinarily close is the thing as well. If that queen in our hand would have been steal, we would have been out by like a considerable margin. All right, well, that's going to do it for, I mean, my recording says like 47 minutes, but I got to cut out some phone call from that. So I guess we have time for one more. Chat, smash like for one more. 2 voucher skips. That's so pog. We're definitely taking both of those. Let's go for the flush. One more time for the flush. We get the flush. I think this should definitely win. Okay. $2 cash out. Perfecto. Ooh. I mean, this is stickerless. We're just taking this. Yay! All right, now we're taking you. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Wow. That's like kind of fantastic. I'm not going to lie. Because that's money and it's also molt for like pair builds, right? Yeah. Okay. We would have had to use 2 hands on this anyway. Pause, and now we get money for doing so. Squimbo is incredible here. Actually, his name is Steven, not Squimbo. My bad, my fault. Original gangsta. We're gonna scale Steven. We're gonna get the delayed grat molt, and then let's run it back. Smash like. This is an incredible start, actually. Bang, $11. We'll take the... I think we're fine to not judgment here. Maybe we're not, actually. We're going to go next and figure it out. How much does a pair of 9s generate? This actually probably doesn't win in 3 hands, does it? 480? Never mind. I'm the entire Mega Buffoon pack. I am the entire Mega Buffoon pack, chat. This absolutely wins. So we'll keep the Fool for the Hermit that we're inevitably getting in the next shop. Right? Right? Surely? Surely? The Hermit in the shop, right? When we get to... Actually, we wouldn't even... No, we would be... Delayed Grat, we would be at $20. Honestly, like, the Mercury card here is completely fine as well. I'm down to just Fool this. But what if we wait? No, I don't think we can wait, actually. Unless we take halvesies, which is like a problem in and of itself, because halvesies is really bad with Steven. They don't like to play nicely. I think we just go next. That's tragic. I think we just have to discard here and forfeit the money. Okay, yep. Very, very fun. Very fun. Yay! Whoopee! Yahoo! Okay, 900 points. That's like a lot of points, actually. So let's just do this. We don't get the money from the delayed grat, but we also don't die. So, like, I'm not super gutted over it. I think that's completely fine. 25 smackaroonies. If this burglar was not perishable, or even if it was like eternal, I would be taking him. Maybe we take him anyway. No, we actually don't, because delayed grat would then be just a +10 joker, which is really bad. Smash like for you know, not auto picking the burglar. Is this duo maybe pretty good, actually? It's eternal rental, which is a little scary, but I think with delayed grat this is like completely fine to take. And then let's maybe just do this. Yeah. I think that's fine. Yay! No pairs in the opening hand. How about that? All right. We'll do this. Upgrade Steven. We get out in one hand, but we don't get any money from the delayed grat to pay off the rental sticker, which is actually like not good at all. Let's not buy anything in this shop, and let's try and keep money for that delayed grat, for the clearance sale, because that clearance sale is actually like making me feel some type of way. Let's play the pair here. That's perfect. -3, but we stay at interest, and now with the delayed grat money we can buy the clearance sale. Let's go for this Mercury card in the shop as well. This is looking about as pair build as a pair build can get. Actually, it's not because we don't have a scaling plus mult joker, but we do have Mercury cards, which are like kind of. They're like, you know, if you squint and like maybe use your imagination a little bit, sort of like you were playing Atari back in the day, like, you know, it's like kind of reminiscent of a scaling joker, right? You see a couple Mercury cards and you're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Stuntman is a ×2.5, which is a lot of points. But it's also kind of bad with delayed grab because we're probably not top decking that many pairs on -2 hand size. But maybe since it's a ×2.5 for right now, we just take him anyway. I feel like that's still fine. I feel like that's not super greedy. That was a garbage pack. Let's go next. The pillar. Okay, we're still top decking pairs apparently. Smash like for just being the best player in the game. Hashtag better than Doc. Spam the comments with it. We're chilling. 16 bucks. We already have an eternal rental, so this is like really awkward, but Grimbo here is also like kind of fantastic. Let's take the liquidation. Let's just take him. I think he's completely fine to take here. Could maybe even pivot high card at this point. Actually, no, we can't because we have the duo. But that's neither here nor there, chat. That's neither here nor there. It's actually both here and there. Where did that like phrase come from? Neither here nor there. Like, what does that even mean, chat? What is it like? Genuinely, I think we take priestess just because our jokers are like so cracked, and then we just planet block so that we can get the Mercury in the planet pack. So I was gonna say in the planet card. That would make no sense. Apparently, I just top deck all the pairs in the world. I got all of my like nonsense top deck luck out of the way early, and now I just top deck every single pair ever, which is pretty cool. We'll take this Hermit because that's just like insane money. Acrobat we'll take just in case we have like a hard boss that's maybe kind of rough. I don't think we're gonna need it, but like there's no point in not taking it even when it's perishable. The blue seal is a lot worse admittedly with Stuntman, but it's still a blue seal at the end of the day, so like, you know, it is what it is. This does not score us out. It actually doesn't even get close. I think we're sacking money to... Wow, okay. Does this get us out? Surely it does. With the ×2 from the duo and everything. Oh my god, it doesn't. Okay. I'm going ahead and not scaling Steven just so that we lose less money from the tooth, because the tooth here is actually like really sad for us. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we do get another Mercury card. Maybe we should just start playing high cards to scale Grimbo. Eternal Gifty. Makes Temperance really good, but it's also like, can we afford... I guess we don't have an Eternal that like normally in Black Deck you can afford to take like one like quote unquote shitter Eternal that like maybe doesn't do anything for you, but it's just like, you know, it either helps you get it out of the way in the early game, or like it's just like an econ joker that kind of falls off. We don't really have a shitter Eternal, so maybe we get rid of like Acrobat for this gift card. I think that's actually fine. Listen, chat, it's C++ fuel and it's also Temperance value, and both of those things make me very happy, so I'm completely fine. We take a wheel and it just scams the hell out of us naturally. Take the Pluto card here. I think that's fine. Take one more reroll, go next. I would like to be saving a lot of doubloons, just because the rental tags on these jokers are like not super fun to be playing with. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully we top deck an ace or another pair, because high card is not doing it when we don't have duo. Hey, look at that. We don't top deck another. All right, well, there's all the work that I did with Grimbo just out the window. That's so cool. And delayed grat is falling off, so we're not going to get money there. I mean, we're just so cooked, man. Just kidding. Okay, we just barely won that too, which is actually like kind of a problem for us, but it's fine, chat. It's fine. Blue seal, por favor. Ooh. Snag that, John. All right, we're back to getting scammed. That's beautiful. Take one more. I'm so glad that I did. Smash like. Anyway. Let's take the Steven angle. So we need to be scaling Grimbo here. That's just like priority numero uno. This is actually looking, despite the fact that we have 2 rentals, like Bootstraps would be an incredible replacement for Delayed Grat here. Burglar is also, like, not that bad. It's so bad. Okay, this would be 3 rental jokers, which is obscenely terrible. But Burger here scales Grimbo quite a bit. It allows us to find more of our pairs because it's like essentially +3 discards as opposed to it's 6 hands 2 discards, or 6 hands 0 discards as opposed to 3 hands 2 discards, which allows us to see more cards. It also makes hieroglyph takeable here. Like, there's a lot that this burglar does for us, but it's also like very costly, so maybe we can't really afford to take it, both, you know, figuratively and literally. Do we maybe get out a square joker for this so that we can keep the money? Because if we're keeping Stuntman, which I plan on doing, I mean, Steven is just like kind of pennies on the dollar. Let's actually get out of Steven for this burglar, and then we can keep the money from the Delayed Grat. Oh wait, but the Delayed Grat doesn't give us money because we have... All right, Smash Like. I am the best at video games of all time. We have a red card. We're saved. Like, unironically, this is actually so good for us. Holy shit. I think now we have to take Hieroglyph, which kind of defeats the purpose of taking Burger, but we just lost so much of our strength because I'm an idiot and sold the wrong things. So yeah, you know, that'll happen. 2 pair, which we haven't scaled at all, so this is going to score like shit. Smash Like. Love that. Love that for us, but we do get extra Grimbo scaling, which is actually, like, unironically really good for us. We want to be hitting Temperances very badly. That's just kind of our win con now. Now we just skip all of these if they don't have a blue seal. That is a blue seal, so I really want to take it, but I think we actually have to skip that regardless because we need a way to make up the plus mult that I got rid of. Let's take Tarot Merchant because, you know, this is pretty much our ending lineup, and Tarot Merchant means more Temperances, which means more not going into debt, which is actually very pog. Going into debt, contrary to popular belief, is like not super cool and not something that you want to be doing like ever if you can help it. So yeah, let's play more pairs. So Temperance value right now is 5, 10, 15, 26. That's actually like really phenomenal. Let's open you. Temperance. Ah! Okay, that's fine. We can hang them, and that gives us more blue seal finding capability. I should not have opened either of those packs. I was about to say non-econ territory. I guess that kind of gets the point across. We're going into non-interest territory. Yeah, the 3rd rental in retrospect was like a really, really bad idea, but that's okay. We can live with that. We can live with that. This is going to win, surely. It didn't win. Okay, we do get another pair, though. That's like really good, actually. Blue seals are going to keep us alive, chat. $10. Grab the Mercury card. Oh my god, we have Ride the Bus. We can't afford to get out of Burglar, though. Like, that's the thing. Because we took Hieroglyph so that we wouldn't die, so Burglar is just actually keeping us alive right now. Ooh, Earth is $6. Wait, that's actually really good for paying off debt. Play 5 cards. Let me just please top deck pairs this whole time so I can keep this blue seal. Oh my god. Yep, full mast, chat. Full mast. Actually crazy. Alright. Temperance value goes up. We get a Mercury card. Please let me hit a Temperance so that I can dodge going into debt for a little while longer. And we get no econ pieces. That's huge. Okay, we are planet blocking now, which is fine. Wheel here. Nope. Yay! Oh my god, we need money badly. This entire run is gonna... Oh god, the arm is so bad here too. Oh no. This whole run is gonna like devolve into just can we skip debt? Ugh. Investment tag. No. We can't take that. Let's play the high card. Yay. Surely that gets us points. Oh, only that many? Wow, who could have predicted that? Okay, that's actually a lot of points from a pair still. Oh. We just have to spend one of these. Like, it's way too greedy for us to think that we can get by. holding both blue seals. That's just not feasible. I'm sorry, chat. Look away. Look away. We're not getting all the blue seal value. No! All right. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I feel like I'm a lot more energetic than I normally am on cam. All right. Well, both of these are just complete and utter buns, so we'll skip for the red card. Let's take this. There is a blue seal here, but we got to skip for the red. We actually don't have to skip for the red card. Let's take the blue seal. All right. We're going into Uber debt, which is very pog, very cool. But we are surviving still, which is, like, unironically very pog, very cool. So let's try and continue to survive, shall we? We still need a lot of mult. We are scaling Grimbo, like, quite nicely. But we still need, like, more mult. And the problem with that is going to be red card is going to be where we want to get it from, unless we get, like, a crazy times mult joker. But red card, we don't have a lot of money for red card, which is kind of bad. It's kind of bad, chat. This is a Skipperooski. We could have taken gold maybe on the blue seal, but that's fine. This is a Skipperooski. I think we're just going to have to accept the fact that we're going to be broke for the entirety of the run, and that's actually somewhat fine. Oh god, oh, it's so over. It's so over. Okay, we have not that many aces, a lot of jacks, a lot of yeah, we pretty much just don't have queens and aces. So let's just do this. Hope that we draw 10, I guess. High cards level going down matters pretty much as you would expect it to, which is like not at all. Let's keep the jack in hand because we have a lot of those. Please let me jack it, game. And you give me the blue seal just to rub it in. Okay, that's fine. As long as we can make it through this blind, I'm not super sad. Let's play a high card here because high card wins and it saves us from our pair going down one more level. Minus $9. We're in the red, boys. We're in the red. This is so bad. They give me seed money just to rub it in. Love this video game. One of my favorites of all time. Definitely deserved game of the year. We gotta rip these packs so that we can keep up with the scaling. And now it's just a matter of finding pairs. If we can find pairs, we live. If we can't find pairs, we, you know, do not. Okay, there's a pair. There's a blue seal. I have to cycle a high card. This is not good. Actually, it's good for Grimbo, but, like, it's not good for, you know, living, which is debatably better than scaling Grimbo. Okay, we get the money. The Earth card in our hand is a lot of money because a gift card. I would love if we could get a Temperance, but that's okay. That's okay, chat. We don't need a Temperance. We don't need one. We don't need one. That's okay. No, Temperance doesn't exist anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's look in here. We can maybe take a blue seal and then skip, or we could just get nothing and skip. Yeah. Hollow 2. No. Let's just sell you so that I don't go like turbo broke, even though I'm almost assuredly going turbo broke. We have an equal amount of all of these cards in hand, so let's just cycle y'all because face cards are cool. Surely we top deck a king. Oh, that's not a lot of points. Oh, it's so over. We have to draw back-to-back pairs now with Stuntman. It's so over, chat. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, hopefully we top deck a 6 or like 2 jacks because we have a lot of those. Okay, we did top. Oh, we're so back. We're so back. We're so back. I mean, we're not at all because like we're also broke still. Oh, we need a card sharp to live. That's like literally our win condition. We need to not go broke, and then we also need a card sharp. This is such a bad position. The 3 rentals were so not it. But I feel like if we hadn't taken them, we would have died like far before now. Temperance value is $50. I sure would love if a Temperance would show up with that, you know, with all the tarot blocking that we've been doing, and then that cheeky little tarot merchant card, and then, you know, also like all the Arcana packs that we've been opening. But like it's fine. It's fine. I don't need one. I don't need one. I like the challenge, chat. I like the challenge of just having to top deck pairs. And if I don't, I just immediately pass away. That's what keeps me alive. It's what keeps me playing this game. Because at the end of the day, we're all hardcore gambling addicts here. And if I don't top I shouldn't have cycled the jack. We have more jacks in the deck. No! Yep, it's over. Unironically, if I would have kept that jack, that's the difference between us winning and losing here. That's actually so tragic. That's actually so tragic. We have more 3s now, probably, don't we? Did we get rid of 3s? What the hell happened to all my 3s? We got rid of 1 and then I just cycled a bunch. Okay, well, we're cycling the blue seal. Do we actually still have a chance? Oh, we actually still have a chance. Oh, shit. Okay, but now we're in debt, which is really bad. And I also know for a fact that now that we're in debt, we're going to get a temperance in the shop because we can't afford it. Oh, my fuck. This is not good. Please give me an immolate. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Okay, that's more opportunity for a pair. That's fine. Glass card is also a win con. Oh, God, chat. It's... Oh, come on, man. It's so over. I literally need a temperance. That's the only thing. I have to hold this gold card in hand. I need the money to buy... The gold card doesn't even matter. I just go into debt now, and there's no way to escape it. My entire shop is gonna be temperances now. Because I'm gonna be like so much in debt. Is there a reality where we like sell a stuntman? Oh my god, you have a temperance in you. I know it. I know. I can smell it. I can smell it. Reeks of a temperance. It reeks of a temperance. I mean, we're going into Violet Vessel and we don't have director's cut, so like, what's our pair level at? I just literally have to sell him and hope that this has temperance. Why did I do that? Tarot blocking does not work that way. Okay. Surely there's a temperance in here. If there's not, we lose. Son of a bitch. Okay. There's one more chance. There's one more chance. Oh my god, dude, it's over. Oh, cool. Thanks. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Temperance in the shop. Nope. But here's a stencil when you have full lineup. Yay! It's so over, chat. It's so over. We're so cooked. What even saves us for Vessel here? Literally nothing at this point. Because we would have to sell Burger for whatever would pop up. Yeah, no, we're just fucked. We have the extra hand size, so we're scoring less with pairs. Oh yeah, no, Stuntman was actually like... Okay. Stuntman was actually a lot of scoring. I mean, my thought process was we get a temperance and then we reroll for like times mult jokers, because times mult jokers are probably more impactful than a Stuntman anyway. But I mean, like if we kept the Stuntman, we win this blind, but there's literally no shot that we win Vessel. So selling the Stuntman there for some semblance of scoring is just always the play. It's literally just all we can do. Like I don't know what else there was to do that game. We just it's the gift card gambit was just not it. We didn't come across a single temperance that game. That's actually so shite. That's actually so shite. That's so anger inducing. Not a single. We had tarot merchant. We opened so many arcana packs while tarot blocking. We opened even more arcana packs while not tarot blocking, and we just did not find one temperance. We've cracked so many emperors, especially in this ante. This is so shite, bro. That's so garbage. All right, whatever. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's yay, black deck. 4 wins. Let's look at our stats again. Yeah, Grimbo's at the top. Surprise, surprise. Burger, red card. Mercury cards. Temperance is at the top, but you wouldn't know it from today. I'm freaking out, chat. It's over. All right. Anyway, love you guys. That's going to be it for today's video. Smash like and all that. Like I've been saying the whole video. We are going to be trying to gold stake win streak on other decks on stream starting tonight. So if you want to try and catch some gold stake, we gamble channel points on the runs. If you're over on the Twitch and if you're on YouTube, we just chat with y'all. Anyway, but yeah, that's going to do it for me. Join the Discord. It's in the description. You just yap with community members about what have you. And yeah, we'll see you for the next episode of this series where hopefully we can actually win streak like normal humans. And yeah, stay safe, sleep well. Have a good one, fellas. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Treat others nicely. And that starts with you. Can't even do the outro correctly.
try.